What's good, everybody? It's your boy BJC, and for today's video I'm going to be showcasing how you guys can build an entire gaming setup for under 550 bucks. As a lot of you guys know, I recently did a video just like this and a lot of you guys enjoyed it, so I decided to do this budget setup for $550. I'm telling you guys right now, you don't need to have a lot of money to do an entire gaming setup. I'm going to showcase my setup when I'm done, and I did it in right around $800 to $900 range. So that just goes to show that if you find good deals, if you guys really put in the work and do all the steps I show you guys throughout this video, you guys can build a dope setup. If you guys enjoy, be sure to do me a huge favor, drop a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and without further ado, let's get into the video. If this is your first time ever coming across my videos, this right here is my gaming setup. It cost me right around $800 to $900. I did buy new and used parts. That's why it might have been a little more. Throughout this entire video, I'm gonna showcase all the steps that I personally use to build my entire setup, and I'm gonna show you guys what I found locally to me to build an entire setup for 550 bucks. But to start off with, I have two MSI Mag 24-inch curved monitors. They're both 144 Hz, 1 millisecond response time. I also do have a Ducky 1.2 Mini, which I absolutely love. Sooner or later, I'm gonna be getting red and black keycaps to match the entire setup. Right here, I do have a DX Racer gaming chair, which I absolutely love. This right here was very expensive. I'd recommend to get something similar to it, just because I don't think I should have spent that much money on a gaming chair. But as you guys can see right here, I have a FaceTime SteelSeries mouse pad with a Razer Mamba Tournament Edition mouse, as well as my Blue Yeti microphone. And this right here is my other Mag 24C MSI curved monitor. I use that one right here for editing, and I use this one to play video games on. As you guys can see right there, I do have a PS4 Pro. I'd recommend just sticking with the regular PS4 just because it's actually the same exact thing, and I have seen no upgrades or anything better than my regular PS4 versus the PS4 Pro. I have two regular controllers. The reason why I don't have a scuff just yet is because all my friends that have them, they always tend to break, and I don't feel like spending $200 to even $300 on a controller and it breaks on me. I have Astro 50s as well. If I had to go in order what I think you guys should do on buying your parts step by step, and one, getting a good monitor. I feel as if a good monitor is the first step anybody should do if you're building an entire setup. Then get a good pair of headphones. Once you have those two, the rest is basically easy from there. But this is my entire setup. As you guys can see back here, I do have my wire management setup as well, which I absolutely love. But this right here is my entire gaming setup. It cost me right around $800 to $900. But right now I'm going to show you guys my $550 build that I found local to me. Alright, so first up on the list for this $550 full budget gaming setup is going to be this custom built gaming PC. As a lot of you might look at it, you might not think it's worth anything, but it does come with a GPU of a GeForce GTX 1060. The CPU is an i3 8th gen. RAM, it has 8 gigabytes and 1 terabyte hard drive, which is pretty solid for the price tag that I offered him and he was willing to take. I did message Bass and he was willing to take $200 for it. I do feel as if we add maybe $100 to $150, this PC right here is going to be absolutely amazing. Maybe a better case and maybe some RGB fans will make it look a lot better. But overall, the stuff inside of it are relatively not that bad, especially for the price tag. The GTX 1060 alone is worth way more than $200. And as you guys can see right here, it does run Fortnite perfectly fine. He did say in the ad that it runs Fortnite at 90 FPS at high settings. So imagine if you're in the medium to maybe lower settings, you're probably at 120 to even 150 FPS. And for $200, you relatively can't beat it. Like I said, if we maybe put a little bit more money into it, you'll definitely have a nice solid PC setup. And this right here is going to be the first thing that we're purchasing, just because I thought for 200 bucks you really couldn't pass up on it. Alright, so next up on the list is going to be this Acer GN246HL 24-inch 144 Hz gaming monitor. As you guys can see right here, it's basically brand new in the box. It works perfectly fine, no problems whatsoever. He is also willing to add an HDMI cable, which normally 90% of the times they don't come with. But this right here, this same Acer monitor is going for $230 online. He is willing to sell it for 100 bucks. As you guys know, I tell you all the time, make sure you guys wheel and deal these people. Just because if he's selling it for 100 bucks, he's probably willing to sell it for $80, $90. I offered him 80 bucks and he was willing to take it. I feel as if this right here is probably one of the greatest deals I found online. Just because 144 Hz coming at $80 is an absolute steal, especially when they're going for 230 bucks online. This right here I'm definitely going to pick up. This is going to work perfectly fine with your PS4 as well as your gaming PC, and you're going to be able to run any game perfectly fine. And I tell you guys all the time, the most important thing you guys can buy is a good gaming monitor. If you guys are still playing on a TV, you guys will realize as soon as you switch to a monitor, your entire gameplay is going to change a ton. That's why I always recommend 144 Hz and up, just because that's the perfect sweet spot in my opinion. This right here coming at $80 is perfectly fine, and I do feel as if it's definitely a pickup. Alright, so next up on the list for this $550 budget gaming setup is going to be the Ducky 1.2 Mini. As a lot of you guys know, I recently just picked up my Ducky 1.2 Mini, and I do feel as if this is probably the greatest keyboard I've ever owned. I prefer it over my Razer keyboard by a lot. You guys can let me know down below what you guys would prefer. Maybe a Ducky over a HyperX. What do you guys prefer majority of the time? I do feel as if ever since I got this Ducky 1-2 Mini, I'm absolutely in love with it. From the sound of it to literally how much you can customize it, I do feel as if that this is the greatest keyboard out right now, especially for the price tag. This one right here, he has it up for $130. It's only 2 months old, which is basically brand new. As you guys can see, it does have the blue, the red, as well as a little bit of gray. And I do think that this is one of the nicest keyboards I found online. I did offer Noor $80 and he was willing to take it just because he's already upgraded to another one. I do feel as if that's a pretty solid price just because I picked mine up for $20. Doesn't mean everybody can. $80 for a Ducky 1-2 Mini is an absolute steal in my opinion. So that's what I'm going with for the $550 budget gaming setup build. To pair up the Ducky 1-2 Mini, I did decide to go with the Razer Mamba Tournament Edition mouse just because that's what I already have and I do feel as if it's a perfect combo. He has it up for 30 bucks. I offered him $20 and he was willing to take it. I did message Xavier. I didn't think he was going to have it just because he posted it 3 months ago, but I guess he still had it and he was willing to sell it. So I'm picking it up for $20. This right here just goes to show you don't need to spend $80, $90 on the same mouse. If you guys check your local offer up, you might find one barely used for $20, $30 like I just did. But this right here is what I'm pairing the Ducky 1-2 Mini with for this gaming setup. This is literally the same setup I have for my own personal setup and I absolutely love it. So this right here is what we're going with, the Razer Mamba Tournament Edition mouse, and this we're picking it up for $20. I think I just found the biggest steal of the day. They are selling a PS4 Pro for $135. I've already messaged Pearl and I'm already gonna pick it up today for $135. I thought I was gonna offer him a little less, but honestly, for 135 bucks, you really can't beat it. A PS4 Pro sells from anywhere from $300 to $330, and I'm picking it up for 135 bucks. Her reasoning is that her son moved to Las Vegas and doesn't need it anymore, so that's why I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up right now. As you guys can see right here, it is a beautiful PS4 Pro. I'm picking it up for $135. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with another PS4 Pro just because I already have 2 of them, so maybe I'll give it away. I'm not sure. You guys can let me know down below what you guys think I should do with this PS4 Pro. But this right here is a perfect example on what you guys should be doing. Make sure you guys are checking up on all your locations. If you guys live in South Carolina, wherever it is, check your local offer up. There's definitely some amazing deals on there for you guys to build an entire gaming setup. This right here is just a perfect example on how I'm gonna build an entire gaming setup for under $550. This right here is a $330 system, which I'm picking up for 135 bucks. The last and final thing for this $550 full budget gaming setup are going to be these Astro A10s. The reason why I go with Astro A10s all the time is just because 1, they are amazing quality, and 2, you could really find them for a cheap price. These right here are $15. He posted it 5 days ago. I did message David. I wasn't even going to bother hassling with him. I paid the 15 bucks, but this right here is a perfect example on perfect headphones for a cheap price. You don't need to go ahead and spend $300 on headphones like how I did. I would go with this right here just because it's a budget gaming setup. You're getting an entire setup for under 550 bucks. So this right here, Astro A10s, they work perfectly fine with the PS4 as well as your PC. So it's going to work perfectly fine when you guys want to play PC games or PS4 games. But this right here is going to wrap up the video. I literally bought everything right here and it was under $550. If this video helps you out, be sure to do me a huge favor. Drop a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Don't forget to enter up the giveaway that's linked down below. But I hope you guys enjoy and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.